evening, Owl family. Hoot, hoot. And hello to everyone who watches the replay. I am so thankful for y'all. Man, Tammy sent me a text message that made my heart almost jump out of my skin. Yep, it's still pattering really good. I forgot to set up the live stream, y'all. I apologize. Good evening, Christy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Short Girl. Welcome into chat. How is everyone doing? Good evening, dear Perlio. Welcome into chat, Gardening and Rafer. How are you doing? Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. So, if I seem a little edgy, it's because my nerves kicked into overdrive and I never put a live stream together so fast. So, here we are. Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Cece Clark. Welcome into chat. No, it didn't. I was prepared for it. I am upset. There's no excuse. It's in Booneville. Good evening, Deborah. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? No, Thursday nights now are for learning videos, learning live streams. So the owl spoke, and so here we are. But yes, we do the Monday night, more laid back, and now we do the Thursday nights. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. There you go. You got a few minutes of freedom. Take it every time you get it. Yep, it was the vinegar shrub because you asked me about it. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Terminator. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Now, I'll warn you, and Tammy can vouch for me, those vinegar shrubs, they are addictive if you're not careful. And they're so good for you. And the sky is the limit on what you can, what flavors you can make for them or make out of them. Oh, wonderful. Yep. I've got a pot of self-heal I got to get planted too. Ha ha ha. Yep, those shrub, it's an herbal vinegar drink, y'all. With you can use berries, you can, like I said, melons. The sky's the limit on what you use, and they're delicious. Need to make some more myself here soon. Oh, yes. I absolutely love stinging nettle. I miss being able to get it from a botanic garden and my little patch. I got to build a raised bed and get some more stinging nettle going. I do have seeds for it. Well, can be just about anything tonight. And yeah, with berries and tulsi, especially blackberries and tulsi, strawberry and tulsi. Apparently, right now we're talking about shrubs, which is a very old drink. Extremely good and healthy for you. But yeah, I totally forgot to post the live stream. Whoop, going the wrong way. The owl's migrating. Uh, I have been so busy digging in the dirt and planting things, y'all. I've got quite a bit of videos coming for y'all. And then tomorrow I got to smoke the Canadian bacon / back bacon. So busy, busy, busy around here. Whew. But as for general, I know Tammy asked about self-fertile and fertile, or self-fertile and trees, and then fruit trees that need a pollinator uh, planted with them. There are so many of those, y'all. We might have to break it down for a while. That will be next Thursday. We'll talk about different fruit trees. Now, I'm not going to get into um, the pollinators for the non-self fertile, the ones that have to have a pollinator. I'm just going to talk about the ones that need a pollinator tree planted near them, because each one has so many different ones that they need. I'll just give you the list, and y'all will have to do your own research on that one. Oh, there you go. About what? About the shrub or the pollinating trees? I have had muscari grow in full sunlight. I have had muscari grow in the shade. I absolutely love muscari, also known as grape hyacinths. You can grow them either way. It depends on where you have to plant them. And once you plant the muscari, you do not have to dig them up, except for later on if you want to split them and transplant them somewhere else. Other than that, muscari take care of themselves pretty much. Good evening, Carol. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? We have some thunderstorms, nothing wild, y'all, rolling through. So just in case I go bloop, yep, that means power's off, internet's off. But other than that, so far so good. Short girl, a short girl, tongue twister tonight apparently. Which which was you wanting a video on, darling? Yep, Junior just woke up from his slumber. He's over in his chair, but he leaves Thursday nights for me. He'll be back in view and full throttle on Monday. But on the muscari, usually what I do is I start them in a pot, and that way, either or, it's going to be fine putting them in the soil or putting them in a pot and then planting them out. It's all up to you on the muscari, and I love them. They're just beautiful little spring flowers. They truly are. But yeah, I've been so busy I haven't even thought about a topic tonight. So I can roll with answers to questions or so on. Oh God, how do trees access the internet? They log on. He's over laughing on that one. But personally, I am just tickled to death to see people harvesting stinging nettles. They are delicious, y'all. I cannot sing the praises of how delicious stinging nettles are and how extremely medicinal and healthy they are for you. But yeah, I already have a video on the shrub, making the shrub. And I'm not talking about a bush or anything. Oh, the muscadines. Okay. Yeah, I ran with that muscari. Oh, thank you, CC Clark. I am happy to hear. Now, stinging nettles do spread. They're not like kudzu. Plant them somewhere, either in a raised bed or out somewhere where you want them to spread. They are wonderful and they're easy to control. All you have to do is dig them up, transplant them somewhere else, or give them to others. Oh, welcome in, Mirrodin. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Okay, muscadines. Muscadines. Now, I'm going to tell you, it is very hard to start seeds from muscadines. I'm not going to lie to anyone on that one. I have grown them, but the germination rate is really, really low. But do not give up hope. Now, what I do say about muscadine seeds is don't put them right straight in the ground. Just put them in a pot with really good soil. Don't plant them too awful deep and just hope and pray. Hope and pray. That is the best answer I can give on muscadines. Now, of course, now remember, there are muscadines, which are the dark purplish red or darker purple black, and then there's scuppernogs. They're both muscadines, but the scuppernogs are a yellowish green, and they grow more up north. Now, they do grow in the south, but don't mix the two together because, Lord, the ancestors will get you. One is muscadines, and as they call it, muscadines, or scuppernogs. The best bet now would be to get seeds. I do know So True Seeds has stinging nettle seeds, and so does Strictly Medicinals. Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, Junior's sitting over in his chair. He doesn't do the Thursday night ones. Might want to put them in the shade then. Might want to start them in the shade. Oh, he sent you some muscadine seeds. John is so giving with his seeds. It's amazing. Good evening. Sorry, y'all. I got a frog in my throat. Good evening, Gigi Deb. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, some now the older stinging nettles can sting through your gloves. Now, down there around Texas, they got bull nettles, which are even more vicious than stinging nettles. Tammy, if you get a chance, can you post the shrub video link? Oh my gracious. Oh, that sounds good, Tammy. Woo! Ooh, that sounds good. But we love stinging nettles. We really do. We make tea with it. We make tincture with it. I want to get enough going. That way I can dry it, powder it up, and make capsules with it. But so much. I've been so busy today. And I found out something new, y'all. Even I still learn. You're never too old. You should learn something new every day. Today I got my ginger planted. Now, this video will come out next week because I've got a lot of videos lined up. I planted two kinds of ginger. The regular Asian ginger is the one that I showed you how well it sprouted in the bag. I think I'm gonna start doing it that way because it just sprouts that way. It's like a mini greenhouse for it. And I had bought back. I had bought back about a month or better ago. All right, y'all, hold on a minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to see if it's a bird or somebody's actually here. Sorry, I'll be right back. It's a bird. It was a cardinal. I swear these birds are after me. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. It was a bird setting off the driveway alarm. Yep, the owl driveway alarm with the rooster crow. It's hilarious. A cardinal was perched on top of it, and it set the alarm off. They're getting bad about that. They're getting bad about that. There you go. Yeah, never give up on plants. I have quite a few resurrection plants, y'all. Quite a few. And I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the ginger. About a month or more ago, I bought some organic ginger in the store. It said Peruvian ginger. I didn't, think anything about it. I thought it might have just came from Peru. No, it's a totally different kind of ginger. And apparently it's more sought out because of the flavor and the intensity of it. So, well, apparently I kept them separate, planted them in the garden, in the ginger bed. So now I've got two different kinds of ginger it's going to be growing. No, not yet. They're coming. Eventually, I will have chickens. Eventually, we will have chickens because I've got to be able to have the golden nuggets, also known as eggs. Yes, they're not wild irises. Somebody had planted them there or threw out some rhizomes. But here soon, I'll be making another video going because I need to harvest some trilliums. So especially some toad shade trilliums. And according to Lyle, they grow together with the native wild blue iris. Now, I'm going to go harvest them to start beds here. So, I'll bringing y'all along for that one. I'm still thinking about those stir-fried stinging nettles. That sounds wonderful. Now, I have been known to also make a batch of hummus and mix either stir-fried or cooked stinging nettles in that too. Yeah, we like stinging nettles. But I'm telling you that shrub now, all the information you need is in the in the video as well as the description box below the video. I want everybody to realize I write write-ups, descriptions in the description box below, talking more about the medicinal plants. Listen, anything fried in bacon grease is going to be good. I don't care. In my book, it's going to be good. Oh, Tammy, I meant to ask you, did you feel the earthquake up there by you today? Apparently, an old fault line of y'all's is coming awake. It was a 3.1. But yeah, those irises that I was kind of able to almost get a quarter of them, they are matted together, grown so close together that it was. Now it's bad enough they're in chunks of concrete, but the roots have matted so badly, it about killed me. I was already exhausted from loading up all the grow bags and the 5-gallon bucket and the Sam's Club bag with the compost from the compost/mulch pile. I like to never got those irises out, but I apologized to them. Told them, look, I'm rescuing you to bring you home. So next time I go to the mulch/compost pile, I will be taking I know it sounds bad, but a pickaxe, because I'm going to have it to break it into sections. But yeah, they're saying that fault line possibly is coming awake, which also makes me leery. How much longer until the New Madrid wakes up? That's a bad one, y'all. It's been a while. She shakes daily, multiple times daily, but she hasn't really shook in a long time. But yep, I have a lot more videos. They're posted. Y'all just gonna have to wait for them to daily. So, oh, good gracious. I was taking you serious there for a minute, Carol. She said, heard rock music coming from a field with a giant weed in it. Turned out it was heavy nettle. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Now, it just started, Pete. Thursday night is barely learning night to answer questions, and so it's more formal. Monday night is, you're still going to be learning, but it's more laid back. The Owls wanted a night where, we could learn even more. Good evening, the Funny Farm. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Hi, good evening, Xander. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh my! Local police have planted a giant patch of stinging nettles. They're going to use them for a sting operation. He's laughing on that one. He's laughing on that one. Oh my God, he's laughing on that one. That was good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those two gingers, seeing how each one, because they're all planted in the same soil. It's all fertilized the same. I'm looking to see which one does better. Oh my God. Oh, Tammy. Did you know William Shatner tried to launch a lingerie line, but it failed? No one wanted to buy Shatner panties. Panties. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, no, and I won't, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I absolutely cannot stand kombucha. It's nasty. I do not like it. I have tried 10, 12 different kinds. I think it's a southern thing that I hate it because, it's rotten tea. No, no, I won't do a video on kombucha because I can't stand it. I just can't. No, I do not like it, Sam. I am. I have tried. No, no, ooh. I just can't do it. I just can't. Oh, God. Pete also added to Tammy's joke. The inventory was wiped out. The Shatner panties, the inventory was wiped out. He's over there just dying laughing. I just can't help it. I just much rather have sweet tea. I'm Southern. I can't. I've tried, y'all. All I can say is I have tried. No, no, I will drink vinegar before I do kombucha. No, I have tried it. Take baby steps, Nancy. Don't splurge on a great big bottle. Get a small bottle if you're going to try it. Now I'm going to tell you, caviar, if fixed right, is good. So is brim eggs. So is crappie eggs. Those are good as long as they're small. If they get the great big where they're fixing to lay them, I can't do it. I can't do it. If the egg sack is really small, then you wash it really good after you clean the fish, batter them real good, and deep fry them. They're good that way. But as the eggs get bigger, I can't do it. I just can't. Yes, sweet tea is yes. Which one, Red? Kombucha or regular tea? But yeah, Nancy, it's up to you. I'm gonna tell you, get a small bottle to try it. You might like it. I don't want to ever discourage anybody. Try it. I gave it too many chances, but I was trying to like it. No, I can't do it. Gagging about what, Alexander? But yeah, I just can't do the kombucha. No, that's a video y'all won't see from me now. I need to get some wine going here soon. Yeah, yeah, I know it. I'm with you on it, Alexander. But there's a lot of people who like it. Granted, it is very good for you. I'm still I want to try to make my own kefir. I'm wanting to try that. I don't know how that tastes, but I see so many people just going bat crazy over kefir. See, there's somebody who likes it. Not it's like cilantro. Some people like it. Some people are right there on the fence, and then there's others who can't stand it. Oh, Meriden. Oh, my God. It's made from tea. Kombucha is made from tea that you let sit out. It'll make a Scooby, this rubbery thing like happens to mother, like making apple cider vinegar from scratch. You'll get a Scooby in it. Same thing. It's just straight black tea, or it can be green tea, or yeah, it's basically just rotten tea, is what it is. Cha 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 kombucha. Oh God, no. Oh, oh. See, there's another one that likes kombucha. It all depends on the person. I can't do it. I've tried. I've tried. Now, another thing I've been noticing, I've been watching the ugly rearing of heads in herbalist land. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you, hey, come talk to a real herbalist. I'm seeing the green eyed monster of ego in the herbalist world kicking up, so y'all watch out. They've got them on Amazon. They got the ceramic ones. Yeah, no, I don't do that bottled sweet tea. I make my sweet tea myself. Because bottled sweet tea, now back in the day, Nest tea, the lemon one in the can, that was pretty good, but it still don't taste like regular homemade sweet tea. Now, my sweet tea is not sugar syrup. Some places in the South, it's hummingbird tea. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Now, it's not bitter because I don't boil my tea. I bring the water up just to simmer, where not really simmer, but when the water really starts getting a steam come out of it, I cut the pan off, move it from the heat source, and that's when I put my tea bags in. I have gave up on sun tea. Here's the reason. Me and the sun tea jars don't get along. I might be able to keep a sun tea jar for about a week, and in some way, somehow, it slips out of my hands and breaks. I've quit trying to do the sun tea. Unless I do it in like half-gallon jars, I will do it that way. But a sun tea pitcher ain't happening with me. But yeah, no. Like I said, I use sugar for coffee, tea, and desserts. It not much other regular food does it become sweetened. But yeah, I make my own tea because most of the time it's crap in the store. It's got so many chemicals in it, and most of it has that god awful artificial sweetener in it. I wish people would finally wake up and quit using the artificial sweeteners. They need to quit using artificial sweeteners. That stuff is evil. Evil, y'all. Now, when I have leftover soup, I do use half-gallon jars to store it in the fridge. But other than that, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yep, I need to make up some tea. I'm out of it. I've been so busy. I made 3 videos. Oh, God. 3 videos. Sorry, y'all. Tendonitis is starting to kick in. I'm going to have to start rubbing my hand and arm with salmon seal oil and putting my brace on at night. And I miss you too. Miss you bunches. Okay, Pete, you take care and have a wonderful night and a better weekend, and we'll see you Monday night. Oh, one thing I wanted to say. I've been outside today. Something must be pollinating around here that I'm not used to. Um, Tomorrow afternoon, sometime between 12 and 3, somewhere in there, the next raffle, I will post a video for it. This is going to be the biggest raffle I've done yet. It's going to be a Fill Your Apothecary tea raffle giveaway. So, yeah, the video will be posting sometime between 12 and 3. Same price, $10. You get 10 entries. No runners up this time because there's going to be so much in the giveaway or the raffle. It's Well, I guess I could. Do you want to do a second and a third place? All right, I'll do a second and a third place then. My problem is there's not many people interested in the raffles. And yeah, I got to make sure I can make enough up to cover what I'm raffling off because it's going to be the main prize. It's going to be You're going to be very well off with your herbal medicinal teas, and I'm going to do a couple of just enjoyment drinking teas, even though that they're enjoyment drinking teas are still medicinal as well. And pretty much everything that's going to be in my personal tea mixes, all of these are my tea mixes. Um, there's a very few things. Let's see, what is it? Two, three. Out of everything, only 3 things that I didn't grow myself and dehydrate myself. Well, let's just say I'll go into more description in the video. Now, I know about the people who can't do it, Xander. I've got I've got almost 19,000 people, Xander, and most are not interested whatsoever. I know the people who can't officially do it themselves. I understand, believe me. I know what it's like to be broke, y'all. It's not that I'm being heartless. I'm just stating. Listen, Xander, I know you would. I know you would, darling. Good evening, Jay. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Believe me, I know those who cannot afford to do so. I understand. But I have almost 19,000 subscribers. I don't even hear from a quarter of them. Yep, I know it. It'd be nice. Believe me, it'd be nice. Oh, what I was talking about earlier. Yes, apparently there's. I just don't understand the ego trips and all this crap. Now, I could understand if people wanted to warn others about those out there who don't know what they're doing and just making stuff to make a video. But I've been watching the evil, green-eyed, red-eyed monster of ego trips and jealousy and stuff popping up. Yeah, I've seen the videos. I didn't watch them. Come talk to a real herbalist. Well, guess what? To be honest, there's no accredited course that really makes you an herbalist. There's no college classes because the government doesn't accept it, y'all. So, talking to a real herbalist is a fantasy, and it causes stress and strife and ripples through the herbalist community. I would just like to see everyone bond together and get along. I'm staying out of it. You know what matters most? I know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to teach as many people as I possibly can. Do I do it all professional like? No, because most of us are not professionals whatsoever. Do I go around shredding in the yard with y'all like a banty rooster, saying, thumping my chest what I am? No, I don't need all that crap. There's so many so-called herbalist colleges, herbalist schools. It's all a scam because the government's not going to recognize those pieces of paper. Yep, knowledge should be free. Absolutely. But we get in trouble sometimes if we share too much knowledge, which is ridiculous. Yep, I teach from the heart because I am a teacher. I love what I'm doing. Absolutely love it. There's a difference. There's people out there that do it just for the money. Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm sorry I was reading comments. I get quiet when I get to reading. Um, but I just wanted to let y'all know it looks like there, and it makes me sick, ego trips going on. No problem, Jay. No problem. Love y'all too, darling. Don't you worry about it. Yep, because like I warn people, you don't know. I'll tell you it's not me because y'all know how I feel about Big Pharma. You know how I feel about that crap. A lot of herbalists are backed by Big Pharma. Follow the money trail is what I tell everyone. Follow who helps promote and publish books and everything. I have no desire to be, part of the big pharma gang. I'm trying to stay away from them. Yep, a lot of them do that, and that's not fair to the people. That's not fair to their customers. That's not fair. It was you that took on that that bill. It was you that took on that bill. You should be willing to teach the people. Now, if somebody wants to donate to me, I appreciate it more than anything. But am I going to just go out and demand? No. That's like YouTube's after me. They're mad at me because I won't do subscriptions to my channel. I know what it feels like to be poor. I know my subscriber base, the OWLS family. Not everybody has money. I know what it's like not to have money. So that's why I haven't done any subscriptions where you pay. Because one, I don't really have time to do anything special. And it's not right for people to pay for something that I don't have time to give. Yep, absolutely. I agree. Yep, and that's why I inform people do your own research. Find out if that's the right one for you. If you're taking medicine, you have to be careful of what you're taking. Do the research. Yeah, I don't blame you on that, Red. I don't blame you not one bit. That's crazy. That is crazy. But I just wanted to warn everybody it looks like the ugly head of greed, jealousy, and blah blah is breaking out, and you're not going to see me being involved in it. Oh, believe me, I remember first meeting you, Carol. There's no way I could forget it. Oh, thank you, Cece Clark. Thank you. Yep. And I don't like classes like that because I'm telling you, you only learn in one way, and that person's way might not be the right way. And that's why I tell people the way, when I tell you I do it this way, that's how I was taught down the line by different herbalists. I've been taught by many different herbalists, and they pretty much all job the same. But I'm telling you, don't let somebody tell you that making a tincture involves vinegar. That's not a tincture. I don't use glycerin. One, I'm allergic to it. Two, I know a lot of people who are allergic to it. And to me, that's like an oil substance. That's not a tincture. My training, my personal views, which are my views, tincture is based in alcohol. Always. And there's certain ratios you have to follow. But other than that, no. Uh-oh. Okay, short girl, you have a wonderful evening, and we hope to see you Monday night. Have a great weekend, darling. I'm gonna tell you. I hate to break it to a lot of people. There's no such thing as a master herbalist. No such thing. Oh, thank you, Polly. Yep, I'm a busy old girl. And it's not going to be long. I got to get my sweet taters started. I'm running late on that one. Now, let's talk a little bit about sweet potatoes because we're going to bounce around from different things. We're going to bounce around back and forth. Um, Sweet potatoes. Now, you don't have to plant them in the ground if you don't want to. You can keep them perpetually trapped in just one if you want to just eat the vines. Now, not only are the sweet potato vines absolutely delicious, be careful how you harvest them. You don't want to strip the plant, especially if you're trying to grow the taters in the ground or raised bed. Not only are they absolutely delicious culinary wise, they are a very important medicinal. And see, this is what irks me about this country. Oh my God. A man and a woman was walking through the park and a T-Rex ran out to eat them. They hugged each other in a last embrace. And the T-Rex said, "Let her go. I don't like my food touching." Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, hello, Lau. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh my God, that's great. I like that one. Yes, sweet potatoes are medicinal. Getting back to what I was saying, I've done got tickled now. I don't like my food touching. Oh, you don't know how many people I've dealt with that can't have their food touching, and I mess the world completely up. I go, how do you keep it from touching in your stomach? And I walk away usually, or look at them to see the reaction. I understand people have problems. I understand that. And I'm not being cruel. I'm just saying. All right. What I don't like in this country is they suppress very important research because somebody else, we know who, supports a lot, supports and funds a lot of research here in America. And it's extremely biased. I found some y'all just don't realize I dig and I dig and I dig for hours late at night if I get the time to do so to dig up old and new research and research out of this country. The fact that the sweet potato vine being medicinal was a very in-depth research paper. They done massive research on it in Africa, and that's how they found that the sweet potato vine, when tinctured or made into a tea or a broth and ate along with the sweet potato vine, is the number one cure for prostate cancer, and it's extremely healthy for men that have prostate problems. It's also good for lung cancer and breast cancer. But yeah, dig people. Be willing to read research, but don't trust everything like a grain of salt. What costs to you keep. What don't call to you, throw away. But I am extremely leery of any research done in America because it's very biased. Yes, I have. Let's see who said it. CC Clark. Go into my tincture when you after the live stream. Go into my. Y'all don't realize I have massive amounts of playlists. Some of them are really in depth with a lot of videos. Go to the tincture making playlist. Find the sweet potato vine tincture videos. If you don't watch the video, at least read the description boxes below the videos. I have made so many people upset at me, Xander, because of your food touches in your stomach. How you gonna keep it separated? I know you're not a cow. You don't have two stomachs. They don't like it. Some of them don't like it. Some of them laugh and go, I never thought about that. And I said, now don't go to starving yourself. They'll find a way to call it something else, Xander. Watch and see. But yeah, wait and see. They'll Bayer, bear, yes, will find a way to hide it and get it recirculated as a different product. They're not stupid. They like the money. And the sad part is these people will continue to buy that crap. Oh, thank you, CC Clark. Yep, I try to keep everything as organized in the playlist as possible. I've got some that older videos that I actually have to go back and put them in the playlist. Yep, and believe me, y'all, I have all of my, if I remember right, all of them from the beginning video, I do believe, to now. I have all my videos backed up on, a massive hard drive. So if anything happens to me or my channel, I can just start up somewhere else. All right, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. It is breathing treatment time. Now, if you have some questions that y'all need answered, please ask them. Maybe if I'm not looking right away, that way I can answer them. Good evening, Mr. Motivator. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But my main goal also not only is to teach people how to be self sufficient, teach you how to heal yourself. Now, one thing you got to remember, what works for one person might not work for you. And that's why I do the research. There's so many medicinals out there, and it breaks my heart to see how many people are absolutely scared to death of poke salad. She is such a beautiful plant. Not only is she medicinal and will heal you, but I know the truth. The truth why they have literally scared people to death about poke salad is because back in the day it was one of the main plants everybody went to become healed from. Okay, Jay. Now, Nancy can probably answer that question. Soursop. I think it's like kind of in a way like an apple, but not an apple. It's something down there in Florida. I have not had soursop before. Nancy might can answer that one. If I remember right, yeah, Red. If I remember right, yeah. Well, now you can do it out of just the essential oils, but you have to be careful with your ratio. You're going to have some kind of base oil, and you can use olive oil. You can use all sweet almond oil. Some people like the coconut. I can't stand it. I can't help it. I don't like it. Some people use jojoba oil. Now, you got to have a base oil to it's giving me away here, y'all. You have to have a base oil to put it in. And you got to make sure that you mix that essential oil really well into that oil. And you need to add just a little bit more of the beeswax to it. That should work. That should work, Polly. Because I do every once in a while add uh, essential oil. I do make some salves using just essential oil. But yeah, here's the problem. Soursop is a kind of a tropical fruit. So and it doesn't, from what I heard, does not have a long shelf life. So good luck on being able to get it fresh unless you order it special. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Yes, it can. But personally, I have not had soursop. So if I have not worked with something or I've had it myself, I'll tell you that nope, I don't know much about that one. But I'm fixing to have to start busting my tail here and medicinal plant topia around here where I'm at now. I was out weed eating the small bank along the road, and I had to stop weed eating because now I have found what's called showy evening primrose. Yeah, it would be good, but the resin you got to be careful is hard to get to break down in other oils. Yep, I've got a great big thistle. I don't know which kind of thistle is fixing to bust out blooming, so I got to harvest that one. But yeah, showy evening primrose is growing like crazy. And like Xander knows, I have to be careful what I say. I was talking to Lyle about needing what they call red clover, which is just purple, bigger than anything. I was asking him if he knew where a patch was around here. Well, I'll go find out. I start weed eating. There it is in the ditch all over the place. So I've got more of that. I know there's the scarlet clover growing everywhere around here. Nope, I haven't done a video on it yet. I do need to sit down and play Alchemist. It's been a long time because I used to play Alchemist and not play like in joking around or anything. I'm serious when I do something. I used to make up essential oil perfumes and many different kinds of oils for different things. And I would look like a mad alchemist with all the vials and everything all out. This thing is trying to break me. I tell you, bust me. I don't have soursop. I can't. I can't get you soursop. I don't think it grows around here, Deb. Yep, I get accused of that all the time, Polly. I just take it as a compliment. I get called all kinds of things, even the B word, and that don't faze me because that's a compliment. I just consider myself as what the ancestors were called back in the day, a root worker. And I'm very proud of that. I'd rather much be called a root worker, or I don't even care if it's a witch. I don't care. Call me what you want to, it ain't gonna faze me. I don't need titles. I just do what I do. And I do it very well. I'm not going to lie on that one. But I don't make anything unless I know what I'm doing exactly. I research on everything, and y'all just don't realize I've got so many new plants to work with here. It's amazing. Yep, which means a wise one. Which is not a bad word. It is not. Oh, I know, Polly. Oh, believe me, I know. But I just don't care. I don't let people bother me unless they just really, if they talk about Junior, that's when I really get upset because, well, he can't defend himself. And it doesn't hurt for somebody to have a rabid pit bull on their side. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Because I ain't even seen it in the Asian markets I go to. If it doesn't bother you, then he'll try it. Good evening, Amy. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Welcome in the chat, darling. Yeah, it was a while back. Yeah, I know a lot of people see horse streams. I know the good ones and I know the bad ones. But I've wanted to try the sour sop, but I just haven't been able to get my hands on it. This this fan is trying to blow my cover, I tell you. Oh, jicama, yeah, jicama's good. Yep. Don't feel bad, Amy. I totally forgot about setting up a live for tonight. If it wasn't for Tammy sending me a text message, was I going live tonight, and like they gave me a heart attack. But yeah, jicama has grown like a potato in a way. And yeah, of course, that's one you do need to peel, and it makes you julienne it, or you can slice it. It is so good as a salad. It reminds me a lot of like bamboo shoots in a way. Yep, yep. It's trying to. I can. Yeah, I'm bad about that. I will do a pun in a heartbeat. I'm the practical joker. Junior's just there to, suffer long. I've been teasing him about. I said, now don't you be no irritable owl. Poof, I'm back. Oh, and I wanted to say, for those who like to save seeds, and either you, family member, or somebody you know gets prescription meds. Unfortunately, y'all know there's no herbs I can mix together that Junior can take because his body won't accept it. He was sent to me to, stress my beliefs as much as possible. Save them, peel the labels off of them, and wash them in warm, as warm as you can stand, soapy water with a little bleach in it, because you want to get any of the chemicals out of them. These make wonderful seed containers. Good evening, Pam. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I've had them before. They're good. They're ugly as sin. They look like they're trying to just attack you. But yes, lychees are good. I'm waiting to see if my experiment that I'm doing outside is going to work. But yeah, save those prescription bottles. Just ungodly wash them really good, y'all. Because you don't want none of that residue left in that bottle. Poor Xander. Now, I do have an experiment going because I was gifted a bunch of oranges that were too on the verge of going bad, and I didn't get to use them all fast enough. So, what do you do with a whole lot of really bad oranges that have seeds in it? You take a cardboard box, like I done the potatoes, which I got to do that tomorrow. I got to heal the potatoes in 3 bags and 4 boxes. No, yeah, 4 boxes. So I'll bring y'all along on a video for that one. Um, I took a cardboard box, put it in line with the other cardboard boxes, put a layer of dirt on, cut the oranges in half, laid them down to where the cut was facing up, made sure they were in the soil real good, covered it up really good with soil. So I'm going to see if any of those seeds will sprout that way. Oh, you're welcome, Pam. I'm more than happy to. Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty. Now, are you talking about actual extracts, or are you talking about the tinctures? Because there's a big difference. even though technically tinctures are an extract. But I already have those videos, Pam. Just got to find the playlist. Yes, the Sweet Annie is really bad about reseeding. So is the Hopi Red Diameter. When I was going through my seeds, I found a pack of Hopi Red Diameter, and I'm like going, do I really want to plant it? Do I really, really want to plant it? But it is so good, y'all. And that's just like growing. Oh, what is it? Oh crap! I just had it and it flew away. Um, it's another one. It's in the Hopi Red Dye family, but it's completely different. I'm growing that this year, but I'm gonna have to watch out for the seeds. Now, Carol, you can get. I know I've seen it at the Kroger in Millington. I've seen them sell jicama already julienned up in a container. And if I remember right, I saw the big roots sold there too. They're ugly, but they are good. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, I'll be making now, like I've been trying to warn everybody, I'll try to make sure everybody knows as time gets closer. July 21st, there will be no Monday night live stream because it's going to be Peach Fest happening at Angela's house because she ordered a whole lot of peaches and other people did. So we're going to sit around and be peeling peaches. Some of the peels will be going to make jelly. There'll be videos. Y'all get sick of peaches. There'll be videos on taking the peach skins and making what they call peach scrap jelly. Some of the peels I'm going to be making vinegar with. Peach vinegar. Yes, wonderful stuff. Tastes great. And then the rest of the peels, it's going to be some wine time, homemade wine. So, a lot going on that day. The reason why there won't be a live stream, because if I'm at Angela's, I do not. That's the one place that is the black void for me to get phone signal. So there won't be any internet for me. So that's why. I wished I could do a live at Angela's, but I won't be able to. No internet. And I get signal all over the place with my phone. Not at Angela's house. And it's going to be me, Angela, 6 or 7 of us women, along with Junior. Junior will be sitting in the shade too. It's going to be 6 or 7 of us all doing peaches. I'm personally going to be canning up peach slices, I want to make peach butter, which I'll bring that back here to make. I want to make peach jam, and yeah, lots of peachy stuff because she blessed me with a 25-pound box of those wonderful Georgia peaches from the peach truck. Now she got her 25 or 50 pounds of peaches, her daughter 25 pounds of peaches, her sister-in-law, she ordered 50 pounds of peaches, and a friend of ours, I think she ordered 25 or 50 pounds of peaches. It's going to be Peach Fest, y'all. We're going to be sticky and everything. All right, Xander. There ain't going to be no hen party. Yeah, Jaw peaches. Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna try to get enough of the peach skins to start 2 5-gallon buckets of peach wine. Actually, you don't have to not always wait a year, Xander. Sometimes that wine's good at 6 months old. Oh no, you must have got a frost then, Amy, or either you're having trouble with pollinators. That or those storms blew them off. There's going to be a lot of videos from those peaches because I'm not big on citrus wine. It's just, oh, no. I'm going to try to make at least a 5-gallon bucket. Now, you can use 5-gallon buckets as long as they are food grade, y'all. You have to make sure they're food grade, not just any old 5-gallon bucket. You know, they have to be labeled as food grade safe buckets. Ooh, that sounds good, Tammy. Yeah, I don't like the citrus wine. It's got ugh, it's got a funky taste to it. Now, I don't mind using citrus to make either limoncello, orangecello, something like that. Now, I'll use it for that, but as for wine, mm-mm. Yep, taste testing. That's just like Lau. He had to taste test the apple moonshine pie. Yep, quality control. You must have quality control. Believe me. Yes. But yep, I was hoping to get a whole bunch of fresh strawberries because I've got 1 gallon fermenter jugs to make wine in. Yep, the pears I like to use to make pear preserves are the kefir pears. Oh, they're hard like little rocks. You can kill somebody if you hit them hard enough with that. Good evening, Susan. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, people have to know in moderation. That's the key. A small glass of wine every single day is extremely medicinal for you. Moderation. One glass does not mean a bottle. My grandmother, once she started having heart problems, she had one glass of really good red wine a day. They will get intoxicated. Yes, they will. Same will go for apples and peaches, any fruit on the ground. The animals will get intoxicated from. Good to see you too, Susan. Good to see you. We're talking about a little bit of everything. Nope, she's kind of mad at me. Yeah, we kind of didn't get to bring that pair with us. So I've got to get another kefir pair or two or three. I'm still waiting. I got to make a video on what Tammy's sending me. I'll show y'all that. I was praying it was going to be here today. I didn't do it this time. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get my hands on some quince apples. They make such good preserves, y'all. Oh, they are so good. And anyway, you automatically admitted, Xander, you were guilty. Yep, wild hogs. I'm still hoping to do a video on wild hogs. I've still got sausage to make. I got a lot of stuff I got to do, y'all. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I get to finish the end of a video by smoking the Canadian bacon slash back bacon. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, the Peach Fest is going to be so much fun. Yes, I know how to make bacon. Yes, I can make it. I just haven't, I don't have the area at the moment to make it. Once I get the Canadian bacon made, slash back bacon, then yes, I will make some bacon videos. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Oh, those trees I left behind? Is that what you're talking about, Tammy? Ha ha ha. You're guilty of a whole lot more, Xander, but I'll keep quiet on that one. Oh, the ones coming? Yeah, I'm going to stick them in water for a good while. I'll bring them out in bright shade and stick them in water. I'm so mad they should have been here today. There's no excuse. But it's just like that order that I got from that Tennessee nursery. The shipment went to Nashville and then to Memphis and then to here. I'm not going, if I knew it was going to take that long, they're only like a couple hours from us. I think 3 hours. I would have drove up there and just picked the shipment up. Oh, you're interested now, Alexander, huh? But yeah, I'm looking forward to Peach Fest because there's so much to do. I'm wanting to make some more muscadine wine. Now that stuff's dangerous. Now I'm not like your other winemakers. I I don't use the champagne yeast and stuff. Eh. I use the bread yeast, and let me tell you, if you think that bread yeast don't make good wine, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. It kicks a punch just as hard, if made right, just as hard as your champagne yeast wine. Let me tell you, I know my muscadine wine kicks. So does that apple I made because there was a. I hate to say it, she was a hardcore alcoholic. She had two small glasses, and that muscadine wine creeped up on her and snockered her so bad it wasn't funny. And I warned her, I said, "You be careful, this kicks. It has a kick." Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I know you know what you're doing. But still, yep, I can teach how to make wine on YouTube. Yes, I can. Yep, see, I need to make some wine. I got a bunch of, you can use bottled grape juice. You can use bottled juice as long as it's all natural. Read the ingredients. You can make wine out of bottled juice. There's a video I want to make, but I can't find the white grape peach concentrate anywhere. You can make wine with frozen concentrate. Yes, some of the best tasting wine I ever had in my life was made from white grape peach frozen concentrate. But yeah, there's people on YouTube that show you how to make alcohol, which eventually I will be making. Eventually, that's on down the road because I'm tired of not being able to get vodka. I will be making my own vodka. So yeah, that way I don't have to go to the liquor store no more. Yes, 1 gallon. Listen, you can recycle if you buy apple cider or apple juice in the glass 1 gallon jugs. You can get the stoppers for the airlocks, and that's what I ferment sometimes a lot of my wine in. And I haven't made a lot of wine, but I've made quite a bit. I'm just on the back burner for the winemaking. Or you can get the great big carboys, the big ones, the 5 gallon ones, and so on, and make big batches. Good evening, Opal darling. Welcome in the chat. I was worried about you. How are you doing, darling? Hoot hoot. Welcome in the chat. I'm gonna let you stew on it a little bit, Alexander. Yep, you have to have a steel. And I'm going to have a copper steel one day. Just watch me. Vinegars. Yep, I make vinegars. I'm going to show y'all how to make peach vinegar. Y'all got to realize all of this costs money. All of this costs money, and I really don't have the money for supplies. I am tap dancing to get bills paid. Xander, it's not going to, temper ain't going to phase me. I'll get the splash water after you. What did the grape say when the elephant stepped on it? Nothing. It let out a little whine. He's laughing on that one. He's laughing on that one. You needed a nap, October Opal. Don't worry, darling. You're here. It's okay. I'll get the squirt bottle after you, Xander. But yeah, y'all got to remember, we're just now coming in to season. I've got to try to get up a bunch of, I know where to order them from, 5-gallon food safe buckets because I want to make old fashioned sour fermented pickles. I want to do that. I still got to make a bunch of kraut up. I'm out of sauerkraut. Yeah, it's not good. Um, I got to have several. I know I need 2 buckets for peach peelings to make wine. I need 1 or 2 to make vinegar. Yeah, I need buckets and stuff. Y'all got to remember, there's YouTube is our only income. Junior still has not gotten the disability after 2 years. I might put just a tad bit of vinegar in that squirt bottle, Xander, and aim for the eyes. You never know. Us old people are a little sneaky. Tell me about it, Red. Tell me. But see, the good thing is on the fermenting, I can line them babies up. Well, got to build a or use the table on the porch. I can ferment out on the front porch. We have a lawyer. We have a lawyer. Need me to open those for you? Hold on a minute. It's a junior rescue. All right, well, you got to get up. I can't toss them back to you. It's okay to toss them when they're not open, but when they're open, you kind of can't toss them back. Okay, there you go, baby. All right, Junior wanted some crackers open. Bring it, old owl. Be careful what you ask for, Xander. See, that's 3-gallon buckets. I don't need 3-gallon buckets. I need 5-gallon buckets. And it is hard as can be because I don't have anywhere with hot water except the sink and the bathroom. Yeah, it's kind of hard to wash a 5-gallon bucket out in that little sink. And that grease that's in that nasty frosting penetrates those buckets. So yeah, I'm trying to get fresh, clean buckets that ain't had nothing in it. Yep, that's all I do is garlic. I love garlic dill. That's the only way I like my pickles, but I like onions in them too. Nah, no, just a sprinkling here and there of itching powder, Tammy. Nothing like a little bit of ground up tarantula hair to bring life to the party. And for those who don't know, yes, itching powder is made from the ground up hairs of tarantulas. So there you go. There you go. And it works very well. All right, Lyle, I'll see if I can get any then. But yeah, now I'll tell you, y'all, I do not, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, I despise, cannot stand sweet pickles. So, this will not be the place you get a sweet pickle video from. I cannot stand them. There's one I can tolerate, and it's called fire and ice pickles, but not many of them. So it's all going to either be old fashioned sour pickles or garlic dill pickles or hot garlic dill pickles, different ways to make them. But I'm sorry, y'all aren't going to get any sweet pickle recipes from me because that stuff, no. I hate sweet dill. I hate sweet pickle relish with a passion. I don't even like them then. I like little dill, garlic dill spicy. I like them spicy, little gherkins. No, I've asked her, they get the 3 gallon ones. But yeah, I like the dill spicy baby gherkins. And they just, it to me, sweet pickles are a waste of a good cucumber. Yep. Oh, I cannot stand the thought of it. No, no, no. I don't know what it is. I have a natural gag reaction for sweet pickles. I will, ugh, everybody wants to put sweet pickle relish and tuna fish and chicken salad, ham salad, deviled eggs. No, that's like me. Can't help it. I can't. I just cannot. I've tried. I tried. I can't do it. Sweet cornbread. No, it's like an abomination. No. Yes, yes, yes. It's like it's like giving, a demon holy water to drink. Here, have a drink. Yep, that's me and sweet pickles or sweet cornbread. About the same reaction. Yeah, it's just like that Jiffy cornbread mix. I know a lot of people like it, especially red, but That's an abomination, y'all. Jiffy is an abomination. But we got a lot more to grow, y'all. I got one row in the garden done so far. Got one row, a whole lot more to go. I've got, I went and checked. Now, I missed a lot of bamboo shoots. They're getting really tall. I'm going to harvest them babies because I'm going to make fencing, hopefully, in the garden. Um, there are baby bamboo shoots coming up, so I'll get to make the bamboo shoot video. I've got ghee to make. Show y'all how to make flavored ghee. Yes, flavored ghee. Now the only thing is all your ingredients need to be dry. You cannot use moist ingredients because, yeah, that can make your ghee go bad. So in between now until you see the video, if you want to mince up a bunch of garlic, dehydrate it, or buy, you know, garlic chips, something like that. Not potato chips or none. Uh, Garlic dehydrated, not powder, actual garlic. So you can get ready for the videos. Yes, we have had nothing but rain, October Opal. I didn't get to video it. We had some good showers here, thunderstorms, before the live stream, but I couldn't go out because, well, I'm here. But yeah, it's been popcorn showers quite a bit. No, this is actual bamboo. This is not knotweed. This is actual big bamboo, the kind you can build furniture and stuff with. Now, this is a huge bamboo patch, and the sprouts are coming up to increase the bamboo. Well, it's not going to increase any further. So, as long as I keep those sprouts cut down, it's going to be great. The problem is, I got to get out there and harvest sprouts, show y'all what to do. I'm going to fix them two different ways. I'm going to can them, and I'm going to ferment some, pickle them, ferment pickle. Um, it's a process that you have to do because, yeah, they got some little bit of nasty stuff in them that could make you really sick if you don't process them correctly. So I'm gonna bring y'all along for that. I've got ghee to make. I have I've been sitting on, I think, 16 pounds of butter. So I got to get put up. No, pressure canning. Pressure canning. Now, if you want to water bath can it for hours, you can. And when I say hours, I mean like 3 hours. I don't have that much propane to waste. But yeah, but I will show you a ferment pickle spicy bamboo shoot video. But there's a process you have to follow because if you don't do them right, they can make you very sick. And Lord, please don't be scared of making bamboo shoots. I'm going to finally get people unscared of poke salad. If you follow the directions, see, back in the day, everybody, Big Pharma knew that people went to the poke salad yearly to get well. And they have put the ungodly fear in the people about poke salad. It's an unjust fear. Yeah, it's the real bamboo, the kind you can make fences and stuff with. Yeah, these get, oh Lord, 30 feet tall, and some of them's 5 and 6 inches or better, at least around. These are big, big bamboo. I'm gonna have to try to build some fencing in the garden so my pole beans and my cowpeas and my Malabar spinach. Yes, my Malabar spinach. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to plant. Y'all gonna be busy watching me. Got a lot of stuff to do. I still got a lot of seeds to start. I gotta get my tomatoes started. I gotta get my peppers started. Believe me, I got plenty of time. I gotta get my sweet potatoes started. Got a lot of stuff to get started. My Cherokee corn beads. I gotta get those started. Actually, need to soak them in water tonight. Um, Lots of herb seeds to get started. Lots of them. I've got rose seeds to get started, and Lau brought me. Y'all gonna have fun as much as I do. Lau brought me 2 great big tubs of elderberry plants, sprouted elderberry plants. So got a lot of elderberries to plant. We do Monday night, same channel, same owl time. Monday 6 to 8, Thursday 6 to 8. So yeah, lots of elderberries, y'all. And yes, I do harvest elderberries. It's gonna be a elderberry orchard, or we're gonna redo the elderberry grove. Lots of stuff, y'all. Lots of stuff to do. And I'm using a different way to see if it'll work. And I'm praying hard that the big cuttings will root that Lyle brought me. Yes, because the owls wanted Thursday night so that we can have more of a learning experience, more streamlined learning experience, kind of. It's still going to be a little laid back because it's me. I can't stay just, straight. Got to get this done for long. And it's just in my nature. Mondays is kind of more laid back. We'll still learn on Mondays, but it'll be more laid back. But yeah, I still got wasabi to start, real wasabi. I still got more horseradish I got to get planted. I got to get my hot peppers started because by the time my hot peppers are ready to grow, the potatoes should be coming out of the grow bags. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell y'all, I try to say it each year when I get a chance to. If you're growing potatoes, pinch out the blooms. Don't let your potato go to bloom because then it'll focus all its energy to going to seed to grow those seeds. And believe me, it's going to take, if you use a seed, it's going to take 2 to 3 years for you to grow a potato, any potatoes from a seed. Just snip the bloom in, the whole bloom off. and that way the plant will start focusing on spuds in the ground. See, I don't listen to all of that. I don't go by that. I just either dig up or like Lau done for me, thankfully, it's just start cutting elderberry cuttings. I think he started them around Thanksgiving or somewhere around in there. But yeah, you know why I don't buy elderberries from other places is they are ripping people off left and right. Nobody, nobody should have to pay $15 to $20 for an elderberry bush. That's ridiculous. That's highway robbery. But you can grow the elderberry. You can get the elderberry seeds. It's find out which one grows best around your area. And a lot of this, I'm thinking a lot of these named out elderberries that are coming out on the market. I'm sorry, but I believe they're hybrids or GMOs, and I don't put it past them. It's harder to start them from seed because I'll tell you why it's hard to start elderberry from seed because a lot of times the bird has to eat the seed and poop it out. It is best to take cuttings or give me and Lyle some time and we'll have elderberry plants for sale next spring. But yep, now y'all, for those needing herbs, we have um, Pearly Everlasting for sale. And this is dried plant material. Email me. Pearly Everlasting, Goldenrod, Fleabane. Um, oh, another one I want to talk about, Tulip Poplar. That might have to be next week. Tulip poplar, very important for migraine sufferers. Yes, and we got we got dried plant material. Usnea, yeah. There you go, Tammy. There you go. Good evening, Marty. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, it's hard for me to harvest elder flowers because in my mind, I'm after the elderberries, so it's hard. Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Hoot hoot. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, darling. I know you would, Xander. I know you would. You might, let me get this straight. You might have some plants out there that I'd be interested in. I do trade, Xander. I do trade. Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, that means they're taking roots. That means they have taken roots, Susan. But yep, we're gonna have plants and stuff for sale. We, I will be, so y'all know, here soon. I will be getting my Ko-fi web store up and going, so it'll make it easier for y'all. Love you to death, Xander. You got a heart of gold. You really do. People just misunderstand you. That's okay. You're my part. You're my tribe. I understand you very well. But yeah, we've got a lot of things. I've got bloodroot planted. I've got golden seal. I've got, yeah, y'all. Videos are coming. But yep, those sticks. It's not hard to do. You just, now one thing you have to be careful is if you keep up with the correct end to put it in the ground. You don't want to put them in upside down. But yeah, a lot of your elderberry seeds are hard to germinate because they need to be go through a bird's digestion system. And yeah, it's kind of hard to run around and catch bird poop from wild birds. Well, you should also save some of that goldenrod, not to just make salve, but you need to be making tincture and you need to be drying it for tea. That's okay, October Opal. I'll tell you what I'm looking for, Xander, is mountain sage, not white sage, the tall like prairie sage. That's what I'm looking for. Ain't that right, Tammy? Ain't that right? CC Clark. Oh God. I don't know about tall sage. I'm looking for it's prairie sage. It's what I use for smudge bundles. Mountain sage, yes. I know he did, Tammy. Well, tincture I make in quart. Now, if you're by yourself, a pint might be fine, but it's you got to be more careful making pint jars of tincture because things can go bad. Um, the ratio to alcohol and plant material, I use quart or half gallons. Sagebrush it can make smudge bundles as well, but it's really good to cook with as well. I'm a needing sweetgrass plugs is what I'm needing. Live plant, live plant. Not the seeds too hard down here to get started. Um, I thought I found a place to get me sweetgrass plugs. Yeah, they're way. I'm no. I'm not. I'm not I can't afford to pay $15 for a little bitty plug. No, I'm not that crazy to pay that much for it. But I'm needing sweetgrass because unfortunately I didn't get to bring with me any of my sweetgrass. But if anybody is around sweetgrass, please, I'm desperate to get some more sweetgrass to get a bed going. I truly miss my sweetgrass growing. I do. Yep, slowly but surely he'll get that goal. But yep, any owl family member has sweetgrass. I I would love you dearly. In that, I already do. Don't get me wrong on that one. All right, y'all. I'm gonna. Oop, Lord, please don't. No, no. Okay. Ooh, I hit a button. All right, I'm gonna keep talking if y'all want to, but I am gonna have a breathing treatment if this doesn't give me away. But yeah, now there's several strands of sweetgrass. I don't want this hybrid. They've got a hybrid sweetgrass now. No, I don't want it at all. It's massive. It grows almost 3 feet long, and they special grow it. I don't want that. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting my Ko-fi page set up, my Ko-fi store here soon after the raffle is over with, and we're going to be selling wild harvested or organic. Well, of course, wild harvested is organic. Or my homegrown herbs, also tinctures, salves, all of that, teas, live plants, and so on. The oh my God, oh Red, that was good. The parental control sheet. Oh, that was good, Red. Oh my God, that was good. I'm sorry, I'm not going to smoke in front of y'all, and it's already bad enough that I'm not joking, y'all. YouTube is after me. YouTube is after me. I was going really good for a little while, up to almost $12 for every 1,000 views. And next thing I know, and the videos were doing good, they shot me down to $5, then shot me back up. And I've asked them to please go through my algorithms and find out what's going on, because you're not supposed to spike like that. And I have every day, sometimes twice, 3 times a day, I check and I have to take a screenshot. I know that Red, that was good. Us owlets are innocent of your example. I know it, but they will come after me. They will come after me. They go after people if you're seen doing that. So it's bad enough I'm still fighting with them over music used back in November. So yeah. They're really mad at me. Ooh, really, Jay? But yeah, I've got some the prairie sage seeds I'm gonna get going because I make my own smudge bundles, and I was using my own homegrown sweetgrass and my own prairie sage slash mountain sage, and I was using cedar, and I've got plenty of cedar around me. Thank you, CZ Clark. That's great. I know it's not Deb, but according to the Gestapo of Tubeville, it is. Yes, very much so. They are just, they are downing me like whipping me like a dog. But you know what? I'm still a walking with my head held high. Yeah, don't you do nothing to get in trouble, Xander. No. Yes, I love sweetgrass. Yes, the hair of the mother. And I'm telling y'all just don't realize there are plants I am missing terribly, but they will return to me one way or another. But yep, sweetgrass. I've tried to grow it from seed. It does not germinate well. All kinds of things, Jersey girl. That's why I have the replay. So when live stream is over, those who miss it can watch. We have talked about so much tonight. It would be hard for me to even attempt to go back through all that we've gone through. But yeah, that's why on all live streams I have I have the replay button. A lot of people don't do that. But yes, I know not everybody can make it. But yeah, I figured, Red, that sweetgrass grows up around your area. Or are you in the lower? Now, of course, if I could get a hold of some kiddie pools, I'd be growing some rice as well. Y'all got to realize it's not hard to grow rice. And I'm contemplating um, maybe this year, but I need to build up the garden soil. But later on, I'm thinking about going down the rows and planting. Of course, I've got my green patch over here, but possibly planting winter wheat and maybe I think oats have to grow in the warm season. Usnea does go up there, Red. I've seen videos of it all around up there. It does, darling. It might not be in your area. Law, I've got lemongrass essential oil. That's the best to use. I've got plenty of lemongrass. And I have lemongrass seeds, which I got to get started. And that's why you do it in the kiddie pools. Because just like in the rice fields in Arkansas and stuff, every so often they flood the fields. And that's why Arkansas is ate up with Skeeterville. But I'm telling you, Red, it's there. I have faith that you're going to find it one day. Yep, the kiddie pools work wonders. This lemongrass essential oil is used to catch bee swarms and to attract bees to empty hives. See, the winter wheat here is harvested early spring because it's ready. Basically, I don't make tincture with the lemongrass. I prefer to make tea with it or add it into tea mixes. Yep, lemongrass is good for mosquito repellent. You just have to be really careful when you go to harvest lemongrass, because it can cut you up like no tomorrow. I moved him into the mountains. You just have to teach him how to terrace plant up there in the mountains. He could still grow rice and build the terraces on the mountain. It wouldn't be hard. Had a beaver butt vanilla. Also, American beautyberry leaves are really good as a mosquito deterrent. A lot of your southeast tribes, especially Cherokee, would rub themselves with fresh beautyberry leaves. Yes, me being Cherokee, yes, I use sweetgrass. It is wonderful. Sweetgrass has this kind of like vanilla, earthy scent. I love sweetgrass. I know you probably have to terrace. Yep. Yep, it smells like vanilla. And all you do is just barely brush it, and it's so aromatic. Now, it spreads like grass. I'm not going to lie to you. Oop, I like to got busted there. It spreads, but I build raised beds for it. Have you tried rosemary? Also, another good one, but you got to be careful with it. Don't use a whole lot. Marigold essential oil, which is also used a mixture of marigold, uh, was it marigold, rosemary, a little bit of neem, and something else. It's sprayed on your squash to avoid vine borers. Oh, I know you are, darling. I know you are. Yep, the buffalo grass. Yeah, that can be really thick and hard to get rid of too. Vanilla does not work for the ticks, not whatsoever. They just kind of huff the scent and enjoy you. But I have a feeling, as usual, ticks are going to be really bad this year because we've been so wet. But as cold as y'all been up north, see, I don't always believe about how the little critters and varmints die off in the winter because, well, you got to remember back in the day they had burn offs. The Native Americans burnt, you know, done burn offs. And I think it's losing all the leaf litter and stuff. And of course, them little things getting fried in the burn offs. That's how that was kept under control. And since not many people do burn offs anymore, I think that's why there's so much of a tick and mosquito population. Because during the winter, they get up under those warm leaves and everything, and yeah, they just hibernate. It's a little bit of neem oil, because you neem oil is one thing you got to be careful of. If you use too much of it over and over, it can smother and kill your plants. You don't want to use a whole lot of neem, just a little bit. Neem oil, I think it's marigold essential oil, rosemary, and maybe basil. It's something like that. You mix it up in like a 5-gallon sprayer bottle. You know, the pump sprayer, but you want to make sure that that pump sprayer is only dedicated for that. Um, and you spray under the leaves and the base and stuff. A prayer and a miracle, but I think the marigold oil might work for that. But like I said, you got to use it. Here's the thing with using essential oils that people forget: a little bit goes a long way. If you use too much, one, you can be allergic to it. Two, if it's too strong, it will burn your skin. So you've got to be careful. Now, there's one thing, and I know it's chemical based, but it's made from chrysanthemums. You can buy it, I know, at the evil place called Walmart. It's in the hunting and fishing section. It's a spray. It's in a big aerosol can, and you spray. Now, here's the thing: a lot of hunters use it. You spray your boots, your whatever pair of pants, and so on with it. You got to spray it outside. You got to let it line dry, and ticks and stuff do not like it, not whatsoever. Here's the catch: it's supposed to be good for 3 washes, but you really don't want to wash the clothes. That's the problem. For me personally, I had to get it when I was helping my sister tear down her trailer to get building supplies. That was the most ungodly tick place I ever seen in my life. Nothing, nowhere was safe. I got that and they stayed completely off of me. Off of me. But like I said, it's based with chrysanthemum and some other chemicals. Yeah, I believe it's a myth too, Gloria. Well, it doesn't help that we don't do burn offs anymore, and they got plenty of leaf litter and crap to hide under and hibernate safely. Yep, rosemary and marigold. I got the rosemary essential oil. I don't have the marigold essential oil, which I need to get some. But you, like I said, you got to remember, even the Plains Native Americans every spring burnt the prairies off because they knew in the spring to burn it before the spring storms come through, and that would encourage the new grass to grow to feed the buffalo to make the buffalo fat and healthy. See, it was a constant circle of life. Back then, they were responsible. You done burn offs, burnt the leaf litter and everything. Of course, the ash from the burn offs would fertilize the ground and stuff. A lot of old ways have been forgotten. Yep, I do a lot of work with a lot of things. See, my thing is, I'm not a banny rooster. If I know about it, I'll tell you about it. If I don't, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. If it don't grow around my area within 3-4 hours or so, I don't work with it. Now, granted, chaga I work with because well, chaga's just wonderful. And I'm hoping eventually me and Lyle's going to get when I got the money to spare to get it. We're going to start mushroom logs. I'm going to bring y'all along for that. Yep, rosemary, marigold, a little bit of neem oil, and there was I think it was basil, something like that. And you mix it. I got to go read my notes, and you mix it in a 5-gallon pump sprayer. Okay, Red, darling, you have a great night. What do you mean ignored, October Opal? You have a great night, Red. Better weekend, and we'll see you Monday morning. I'm not ignoring you, October. Or, I mean, Opal, Lord. But yeah, unless I have it around me, then I learn about it and I use it. Yeah, because that's the way it was. One, it keeps ticks down and stuff. But now here where I'm at, if I wanted to burn the woods, I'm gonna need help because there's too many pine needles, and that stuff is just like crazy burner. Oh, thank you, Pam. I'm glad you found me too. What you see is what you get. I don't put on airs. I don't prance around like a banny rooster. What you get is what you see. And unfortunately, well, fortunately, don't say that right. Neuropathy, you need to check your magnesium levels. I take magnesium squirrel moment for my tendonitis and for my, uh, I have nerve damage in my feet, so I take the magnesium for it. Your potassium could be low. Um, Salmon seal oil or salve works wonders. Yep, cayenne pepper works wonders, especially if it's mixed right on your tomatoes and your peppers to keep hornworms at bay. But yep, what you get is what you see. Um, don't act any different. I might act more silly off the camera because, well, I got to keep Junior, old irritable owl syndrome, over here laughing. Here lately, he's been, uh, what y'all call him, snoozy owl. That's what we've been talking about, is how to keep bugs off your plants. Oh, and I also found out about the Epsom salt, something extra I didn't know. Um, the Epsom salts, when you sprinkle it around your plants, and also you want to make sure it's mixed in the soil as well. But sprinkled around your plants, now it's not salt. It's just called Epsom salt. It's magnesium. It deters slugs and snails. So those y'all having trouble with slugs, you can use Epsom salt sprinkled around the ground. Now another old trick, especially if you have raised beds, if you have raised beds, and I know this might get expensive, but a lot of people always have old wire or electronics that go bad. Strip them cords, get the copper wire out of it. Especially if you have raised beds, if you run a small line, a copper wire around your raised beds, if a slug tries to crawl across it, they get electrocuted. And it also deters slugs. Yeah, what it just means that the soil has a magnesium deficiency. And another good thing about Epsom salt, it makes your plants uh, digest and intake the minerals and other essential things in the soil. It also makes your plants, especially you want to use it on leafy greens and stuff. It causes the leaves to have more chlorophyll in them. Uh, they make a natural sprinkle. It looks like cat litter, and it will now it works on cats and dogs and possibly other critters. It comes in a big container, and I think it's called Getaway or something like that. And you can go around your garden sprinkling it. I don't know what's in it, so I've never used it. Actually, be probably well. I haven't seen real copper wire at 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 Hobby Lobby. I ain't seen real copper wire. And actually, to be honest, if you got the smaller copper wire, it'd be cheaper at a hardware store than it would be at Hobby Lobby. Yep, pull up the cat mint, pull up the catnip. Also, another bug deterrent, but I have to be careful with it. It's hilarious. Diatomaceous earth. Make sure it's the food grade one. Yes, there's actually a food grade diatomaceous earth. I cannot let that stuff touch my hands. Don't ask me why. I'm highly allergic to it. But you can sprinkle that on your plants too. A fine, fine dust. And that will, but of course, if dew hits it or rain comes through, then it wears off. But what happens, you can also sprinkle it along the ground, but if you water your plants, yeah, it's real fine little shards and it will cut the bugs up. Yes, it's cruel, but it will cut the bugs into pieces too. But yeah, diatomaceous earth and me do not get along. That's why I do not use it. I'd have to suit up in like a hazmat suit. But the only, like I said, the worst downfall to that is the diatomaceous earth works really good. But the minute water, dew, anything hits it, yeah, it goes away. No, not whatsoever. Because you got to remember what you put into the ground stays into the ground. If you're trying to, salt burns and kills plants of all kinds. You don't want any real salt in your garden at all. Nope. And if you're trying to if you're trying to kill weeds, if they're actual weeds, you're probably killing medicinals. Vinegar spray, vinegar and water. Hot sunny day, spray, spray. Yep, you cannot use table salt whatsoever in your garden. But if you mix a little vinegar into water and spray it, that will kill things. But if you put that salt in it, it's going to kill everything. That's why I tell people Epsom salt is not salt at all. It is magnesium, pure powdered magnesium. But you got to remember, even in wintertime, people up north use sidewalk salt or driveway salt. Not good, not good whatsoever. Because it will flow back down into your yard or your garden, and it's not good. Not good. And yeah, I buy the copper wire by the yard, by the spool. Any wire by the spool is going to be cheaper than buying it by the foot or so. Yep, that rock salt kills all. Okay, CC Clark, I'm fixing to get off here anyway because me and Junior need to eat some dinner. Got to figure out what on earth we're going to cook. Tomorrow I'm making soup. I have told Junior for a while that I've been dying to make some crock pot soup. But yeah, there's a lot of research on how running wire through your vegetables and pinning it just right electrifies the area and the plants thrive greatly on it. There's a lot of interesting research. There's even research proving that plants do communicate, do talk. A lot of interesting reads out there. You just got to be careful where you read it from. Everyone, don't forget to click like because I definitely need all the help I can get mentally and financially on the tubes. Now remember, tomorrow between noon and 3, I will be posting the video on the medicinal and herbal tea raffle. Yep, you will see the difference. There's many tricks to do. Everyone, take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. And I will see you this coming Monday night. Y'all get ready. There's all kinds of videos to come. Y'all gonna be busy as can be. Love y'all dearly and thank you for being here. And may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Mwah. Love y'all and I will see y'all soon. Y'all have a blessed evening.